They want us to worship Charlie Kirk as a martyr, a modern-day saint, but we must critically examine the claims made about him. Let's talk about what this saint actually said about one of America's greatest moral leaders, Martin Luther King Jr. At his own America Fest conference in December 2023, Kirk told attendees, MLK was awful. He's not a good person. He repeated this several times in his podcast as well. But Kirk didn't stop there. He said King said one good thing he actually didn't believe, trying to strip away even the I have a dream speech from King's profound legacy. And this is the man they want us to compare to Jesus? Kirk's hatred wasn't limited to MLK. He called George Floyd a scumbag. He described passing the Civil Rights Act as a huge mistake, literally wishing America was still segregated. Kirk denied systemic racism, called white privilege a racist idea, and built his brand telling white conservatives they were the real victims. Let's contrast these two men. Martin Luther King Jr. led a movement of love and nonviolence. He faced police dogs and death threats to secure basic human dignity for Black Americans, advocating for nonviolent resistance against segregation. He preached judging people by character and not color of their skin. His efforts led to the landmark Civil Rights Act of 1964. Charlie Kirk, on the other hand, built a career on racial resentment and division, telling young conservatives that diversity was their enemy and civil rights was an error. MLK said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." He believed in creating a more just society for everyone. Kirk, however, said civil rights legislation was a mistake, promoting a false claim that Blacks were happier during segregation. MLK gave his life for justice, assassinated in 1968, but his words and legacy continue to inspire movements for social justice and equality worldwide. Kirk gave his career to tearing down everything King fought for, even promoting COVID-19 misinformation and false claims of electoral fraud. King faced assassination because he threatened oppression with love. Kirk faced criticism because he threatened decency with hate. Kirk admitted on his podcast, "I used to call King a hero, but he changed his mind." What happened? Kirk realized there was money in racial resentment and power in telling white people they were victims. So he abandoned truth for profit, moral leadership for grift, and even promoted the Great Replacement conspiracy theory. The reason Kirk couldn't stand MLK is simple. He felt small and weak before a great man. Kirk attacked MLK because King's legacy made Kirk's hatred look pathetic. Martin Luther King Jr. represents the best of American Christianity, love, sacrifice, and justice. Charlie Kirk represents the worst, hatred disguised as righteousness, normalizing child deaths as a gun rights advocate. They can sanitize Kirk's record all they want, but the truth remains, Charlie Kirk was no Martin Luther King Jr. One man changed the world through love, the other poisoned it through hate. History will remember which one was truly great. And it's not Charlie Kirk. What do you think? Should we let them turn a racist into a saint? Let me know in the comments and subscribe for more truth they don't want you to hear.